Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Twin Mirror. Last time we left off, we came in here to the pharmacy, looking for Dennis, and spoke to Hugh. Looks like we can maybe now speak to Kathy because one of the customers left. Kathy? No, you don't like us. Those are two of the same
Kathy.
picture.
Oh, Sam. What can I do you for?
About the wake, or have you seen Dennis? About the wake. I mean, about the wake would be better. I'm gonna ask about the wake.
So, the wake.
None of us were on our best behavior. Nick would have been happy you showed up, no matter how anything else went. I left early myself to go check on Joan. Did you have to say that fantasy about her father being murdered was real?
That's not what
I just want her to be a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs, sneaking around and getting into trouble. And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter, and I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
No one in here was much help.
Well, I'm glad I didn't ask about Dennis then. I can't help but notice you have like 50 of the same repeating picture back there. Oh, it's because they're picture frames. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's where the picture frames are for sale. Okay, I was thinking it was like, you know how people have at their work desk, they have like pictures of their family? I was like, why do you have like 50 pictures of a baby? But no, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. I was judging Kathy, and I had no right to judge Kathy. Kathy is fine. They're just selling picture frames that all print the same picture. I am the dumb. I was about to say, I was like, wow, that's a very lazy design choice to just put the same picture in all those frames. Why would they put them there? But no. That's because they are selling those frames, and they come with like a stock image or whatever. Oh, okay. We were in a cutscene, so I thought something was gonna happen, but no. Okay, so the drugstore was not a lot of help. Hi, Declan. Not totally sure I want to talk to
have
you.
you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
You fascist.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
Seen Dennis today? I don't need to be nice to you, Declan. You already seem like you don't like me very much, and that guy just called you a fascist, which was kind of funny. Seen Dennis today?
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you looking for him?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
Who's that?
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job.
Declan, I've got places to be.
Right. Don't need me gabbing at you all day like I was Cristina or something. Woo! That girl can talk. Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know. I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
Working at the cafe most today. Really would like to talk if you're still around. Oh no. Okay, so we didn't go on our date with Anna. Sorry, Anna, I was too busy checking out things. Yeah, Declan, I don't mean set up to regulate traffic during the Miners' Day celebration. Yeah, I don't mean to be, rude, Declan, but you are kind of a hard ass for not a lot of reason, and everything. I'm sure you weren't, like, super nice to this person. I'm sure you weren't super nice to this person. You're kind of seeming like an asshole to me, personally. A small publication with a loyal following, first and only real job.
It's not worth it. No one works on a Sunday. Well, no one except me.
Yeah, so Declan seems like he's being a bit rude over there. Seems like he's being a bit mean. For, like, no good reason. And he just seems like he's kind of a hard ass for no good reason. In my experience, like a lot of cops. Like, they don't really have a reason to be, like, so gung-ho and hard on people, but they are anyway. Alright, so the hotel. Basswood's musician. The cafe. Alright, so yeah, we've done pretty much everything but go in here and talk to Anna. Okay. Yep, let's go in. Let's go in. And bop. I wonder if the thing with Declan is I wonder if that's going to go anywhere. Like, I imagine we're probably going to see... Oh no, we might not see that character again. They didn't name them, I don't think. So... yeah, I'm not sure.
Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
Should carry less. Do I have a choice? You're not doddering.
You are many things, but not doddering. Plotting, maybe.
Sam, you shouldn't say such things, even if they're true.
Card game, board game. That's fun. Mind Palace. Why can I go to my Mind Palace with this one? Christina's not gonna judge you for doing this. I guess time maybe freezes while we're doing this. Oh, we have a memory about this.
Okay, Muley, for 2 points. What is the name of the pink pony on the animated cartoon show Prancers? The super cool one I was telling you about the other day? You know, my favorite?
Polly. Polly Pony?
No, that's her sister. She's totally different.
Then what is her name?
I'm not telling. What if the card comes up again?
You really like to win, huh, Bug?
All right, coffee for you and hot chocolate for the young... Is that a comic about monsters?
It's about Tardigrade Man. He can survive almost anything. His only weakness is his own emotions. He's based on the microscopic tardigrades. It has 8 legs and can survive star radiation.
Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing a young woman should be reading.
She says she's gonna be an entomologist. What can you do?
I am going to be an entomologist. I'm going to study every bug, especially the crawlies. But tardigrade isn't a bug. It's a microanimal.
Well, good for you. Sounds like just what a young woman like you should be reading.
So, can we play this again tomorrow, maybe?
We can play as often as you want.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Pinky swear? If you break those, you go to hell.
I don't think you're supposed to be using that language.
You can't break this. No matter what.
You're real intense for a kid, you know that?
Say it.
I won't break the pinky swear, no matter what.
Wow, Cristina, I can't help but feel like you're being a
Thank you
bit
so
judgy.
much. You're always such a dear.
Say, Cristina, have you...
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see you again.
Yeah, likewise,
I
but...
wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
Now, I know you want to interrupt her, because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths. Yeah, well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young age. Oh, what a tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and, well, far from me to criticize or anything, but these last few months, Kathy hasn't been all there, if you know what I mean. Well, hopefully this tragedy will be a wake-up call for her to be more present. She should take a few weeks off to be with Joan. I know you would never refuse. Don't you agree?
I mean, I don't really know Hugh that well, but I fully agree.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure if poor Kathy would only ask him for the time. But look at me. I talk and talk and talk, but you had something to say, didn't you?
Have you seen Dennis today?
Dennis? No, it's odd, actually. He usually stops in here Sunday mornings. Like how you and Nick used to come over from the paper with Anna every Friday. You three always seem so happy. Oh, but you, Sam, how have you been doing?
Okay, before things get away from me, I don't like how Cristina was like, dude, that's not something a young woman should be playing. But whatever, man. Let people play with what they want to play with, all right? If a young woman wants to play with Power Rangers and bugs, let her, man. You be you. Slowly decomposing. Oh, you know, no time for this. Slowly decomposing.
Sitting in my mom's spare bedroom and decomposing into Arrested Development.
Well, at least you're decomposing with family. You look well.
I've been better. Hungover this morning.
You know what's good for that? Coffee.
I know, Cristina. Not right now. I gotta go. Anna's here. I should talk to her.
Or I could put it off for even longer. Like, she sees me here. She sees me here, and I'm just instead walking around and investigating random things. Has a copy of The Last Man by Mary Shelley. Definitely left by Anna. The Last Man by Mary Shelley? Isn't that the Frankenstein author? Isn't that the Frankenstein author, Mary Shelley? Looks healthy. Probably watered recently. I could be totally wrong and everyone's laughing at me.
Good to see someone finally knows how to take care of a plant. It's basic, yet so many people manage to mess it up.
Wow, we got a plant elitist over here. Working man. Using graphs and data tables. Efficiency. Oh, sounds awful. Sounds absolutely awful. Not for me. Unlike Cristina, not empty by choice. Buttermilk biscuits. Oh, was a good way to start the day with a cup of coffee. Damn, you bet.
Cristina is Basswood's resident godmother. She loves her small talk.
Yeah, I can tell. Cristina channeling her Italian heritage. Flag of the biggest island in the Mediterranean. Coffee.
Not very inspired.
Coffee. I don't know why I read that. I'm not sure what I expected. Okay, so hi Cristina, you want to talk again?
The cost. Right, so the overhead would
You seem
be-
real engrossed.
Oh, I'm sorry, hun. Just balancing the books. Or trying to.
Coffee still good?
Do you still have Basswood's best coffee?
Ah, honey, you know we've never had that. That's over at the police station. Bess takes her coffee very seriously. Puts mine to shame. She pays out of pocket for real high-end stuff. I'd never make the margins work. Not that my margins have been cutting it lately. Anyway, the past is the past. I just accepted a big business opportunity, which makes tidying up my books in time extra important, even if it kills me.
Burning it down for insurance. Got a franchise deal?
I didn't think I'd see the day where you'd consider a franchise contract.
Ha! Only the day God calls for me. Have you met Hugh Kirkland already? The new pharmacist. He's helping me with a few improvements. Angel investing. Can you believe it?
I actually can't. What did he ask for in return?
Oh dear, I can't believe you're so cynical at your age. People in small towns do help each other. Every now and again. That's not just something that happens on made-for-TV movies.
How are the books looking?
How you doing? You managed to keep the books balanced?
About as well balanced as a snake with 4 balls.
That sounds uncomfortable, at the very least.
Something my grandfather used to say. Still don't know what it means, but it works in almost any situation. It's just been a bit slow the last few years. All over town, really.
The town will bounce back.
It's just a rough patch. People will adapt. They just need time.
It's not always easy to look on the bright side when you're trying to make it through. But you know us, we always make it through. For example, I thought we'd never have another Miners' Day, but here we are.
Been a while, hasn't it?
It feels strange being back here. I don't think I've been in your cafe in a while.
Almost 2.5 years. Anna kept coming in. But you stopped.
You noticed that?
I could tell you 2 dears weren't gonna make it. It broke my heart.
It sounds like you knew before I did.
Gotta have one eye on the customer and one eye on the books. Not that I really want to keep an eye on the books, mind you. Say, hun, would you mind if I finish this?
Oh yeah, of course. Good luck with your book balancing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, journal updated. We should check these things. Declan. Sometimes it's hard to tell if he's trying to prevent a fight or he's spoiling for one. Yeah. Yeah. That's the kind of thing I get from Declan. Strong opinion about his article. Firmly believes it was a good thing. Maybe the only one in town, though Quincy didn't grow up here. Cristina owns Cafe Americano just across the street from my old office. Anna, Nick, and I used to be regulars. Cristina knows everyone in town. She's the gossip of Basswood. Serves great coffee with the laughter that can be heard all the way across Basswood. At least it was like that in the olden days. Cristina was genuinely kind to me. A sentimental old woman might be the only person in Basswood who doesn't hate me. Now she's struggling financially like everyone else in Basswood. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah, Declan does seem like he's kind of always itching for a fight. Maybe that's why you got called a fascist, my dude. Alright, so Anna, employee. Hi.
Hey man, thought I knew everyone, but I don't know you.
I used to be a regular a few years ago.
Oh right, you're one of those who skipped town when the mine closed down.
You could say that, yes.
Town ain't changed much since then. Same old boring Basswood. I know most people hate that, but I don't. It's quiet here. It's nice.
So quiet there's no rush hour, I guess.
Right?
Okay, who is this? Is that a person? Wow, that is actually a person. Zach. Probably a high school dropout, but he seems content in Basswood. Huh. Okay. So Zach, hello. Alright, Anna. Empty. Prefers to drink her coffee as hot as possible.
Betting there'll be a few more cups before she leaves. Some things never change.
Hi, Anna. Did you like as I awkwardly walked around the room avoiding you?
Sam! Glad you came.
Of course. I said I would.
I can still be glad about it. So, I hear you got in a fight after I left the wake?
I barely remember it.
I was so wasted at that point, it's all just a big, heavy blur.
Yeah. After saying I didn't want to drink, I went home and drank. Long night.
Yeah, sounds about right. We all deal with stress in our own ways. I apparently hit Dennis. Yeah, speaking of, you haven't seen him today, have you?
Why? Afraid your powerful blows laid him up?
So, what are you working on?
I'm working on an article on how nature does its best to reclaim the land after a strip mining operation. Why are you looking for Dennis? I can tell something has you spooked. I can always tell.
Go on. Tell her. You could honestly use a non-imaginary person to confide in.
She might slow me down. Or try to involve the cops.
She might do those things, yes, or she might be someone who you can trust, who can help.
I mean, I need to confide in someone, right? I think Anna's a... this is rough. This is rough. Tell her or hide it. I don't know, imaginary friend, are you right? I feel like I need to tell Anna, but also things didn't work between us. Are we really that great of friends? I'm gonna tell her.
I woke up today and my shirt was covered in blood.
Blood? What happened?
I don't know. Last night, pills and alcohol mixed. It's all a blur. That's why I'm looking for Dennis.
Have you tried the Basswood jungle? He likes to work weekends.
No, not yet. I'll do that right now.
Sam, is there anything I can do to help? Oh, nah. I'm just gonna do my own thing. Oh, Sam. What have you done?
Don't turn me into Declan, please. He seems like an asshole. I mean, to be fair though, this does look really bad. I was drunk and don't remember anything, and I have a bloody shirt in my apartment, so... yeah. Not looking good for me. And I'm pretty sure if the cops found out, they'd be like, okay, we're gonna at least have to take you in for questioning or something. Okay. We're at 23 minutes currently. I am trying to build up a big backlog of things recorded while before I go on vacation, because I do have a little vacation coming up, so I need a bunch of stuff recorded. So I think we may end it soon. But we do have Walter here.
Seems Walter's got a lot on his mind. I know the feeling.
Hey, Walt.
Samuel, my young soul, are you still haunting this pallid town?
I don't know why, but I like his voice, and I like the way he talks. I have unfinished business.
There are a few things I have to clear up, some last boxes to check.
Careful now. They say in the details lies the devil.
I don't think that's what that's supposed to mean.
Perhaps not, but something to think about nonetheless.
I'll keep that in mind.
You know, I'm glad I ran into you. If I may bend your ear for a moment. I've been thinking lately about age, life, the turn of the clock. No one gets sharper with age. When do you think it's time to hang up the saddle?
When you can't ride anymore, or before you get too old. I mean, he's an editor, so I'd say when, like, or he's like a writer, so I'd say when you can't ride anymore. Like, if he was doing a physical job, I would say before you get too old, but...
A true cowboy rides until the last day they can ride.
I had a feeling you'd say that. I have a lot to think about. Thank you for your ear, but soon I must abscond. Sunday lunch with Mother is sacred. Call on me anytime, young Samuel. Anytime. I've got a lot to think about, my boy. A lot to think about.
Well, I tried to talk to him again, but, could not. Because I didn't ask him if he'd seen Dennis, but oh well. Alright, like I said, I think we're going to go ahead and end this episode off here. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Twin Mirror, and I will see you next time.